Hey guys, I just wanted to do a review today. As you can see, it's the KWA Mp7, and I haven't owned this gun a super long time, but I feel like I've owned it long enough that I can review it. And I've used it plenty of times, and I just want to get right into it. I really like this gun. I like it a lot. I used it, last time I used it, a weekend ago, we went, it was cold out, it was pretty cold, and I brought only this gun. I didn't bring any other gun because I was confident enough in this gun that nothing would go wrong. I wouldn't have to switch to another gun. So I brought this, just this, and now I'm in SoCal, so 60 or 55 degree weather is pretty cold for us. So I wasn't too sure about how well it would perform, knowing it's a gas gun. Gas guns aren't that good in the cold, but that's really freezing cold. But like I said, I'm in SoCal. Cold weather is like, it's just foreign to me. So I used it, and it was still friggin' awesome as hell. And I'm just gonna get straight to the point that I wanted to make. This is my favorite gun. This is my favorite gun that I've ever owned at all in airsoft. This goes above my KWA M4 AG. This is rating above my ACR that I've owned for years. This is just my favorite gun. It's above my VFC 416. It's the best gun I think you can get if you're in airsoft. If you like AEGs, get this. If you like GB, if you got gas guns, get this. It's just the best gun ever. And you probably want to know, why is it the best gun? I'll tell you why. Okay. The main reason really is it's accurate. And I kind of always like, accuracy, screw that. You don't need accuracy if you got a lot of ammo. If you have a lot of range, you don't need accuracy, screw that. And you know what? ACR wasn't very accurate. And I kind of just dealt with it forever. I used ACR for a long time. I used the KWA M4. It's not the most accurate gun. But it shot fast, so I was like, oh, it can shoot fast? That's good enough for me. I'm bound to hit somebody if I shoot 50 rounds at them, but with this you need to shoot what? You can shoot once or twice at them and you'll hit them. It's just a great gun. I was always doubtful about gas guns being a primary, because I'm like, you only got 30 rounds. Screw that, you can't hit 30 rounds, you can't do jack shit with that. Nope, you can. This is a good primary. If you're concerned about this not being considered a new primary for yourself, that is, it's true. You can. This is a good primary. It's not just a mediocre primary. It's an amazing primary. It is amazing in close quarter combat. It is amazing in long range, surprisingly. It's the most accurate gun. It has crazy range. I said this in the previous video, you can snipe with this gun. You really can. It's an amazing, amazing gun. I'm not going to really, this isn't really a review. This is just, I guess, I don't know, overview, is that right? I guess we'll go with that. I'm not going to show you the features or anything, because if you're looking at videos of this gun, you've probably seen enough videos of people showing you that this releases the bolt and this is the fire selector. You've probably seen enough of those videos. So I'm just giving you my opinion. If you haven't figured it out now, it's 4 minutes in, so you should probably figure that out at this point. Now let's move on. The cons to this gun. Honestly, when it comes to cons, I don't really have that many at all. I do have a gripe. I wouldn't really call this a con. I have a gripe, and it's I wish the mag's a little bigger. Like I said, not a con. I'm totally fine. I'm fine with it at 40 rounds. That's cool. I kind of want to get to 48 rounds, but I wish they were bigger. Like I said, it's not a con. It's just a gripe. I wish they were a little bigger. That's all. And my other con, it's not about the gun. It's about the silencer. Now this silencer, it's not the power-up silencer. It's just the normal silencer that actually is supposed to suppress it. There is no power-up thing in it. Like I said, this is the best stock gun. You don't need to do any upgrades to it. the barrel alone gets you enough range to snipe with. It's redonky-donk. Anyway, but my con with this, I didn't really get to that. My con with this is that every once in a while, you'll shoot and it'll go just straight through, but the majority of the time when you shoot through this, the BB hits the side and it flies out left or right, and you have no accuracy. So I have to take this off most ways through the game, and it kind of sucks because this is a loud gun, which is a con. I didn't really get to that yet. Another con for this gun is that it's a loud gun. So that's why I got the silencer, because I wanted to quiet it down. So usually I have to take this off, and then I am extremely loud. My gun is very, very loud, and usually it kind of gives me away. So that's the con with this. And then, like I said, the other con is that it's a loud gun. So, let's see. Moving on. As you can see, I have accessories on it. The silencer, I already pointed out. I have just like a FMA PQ box right here. It has the red laser. It's really there for looks, and I wanted the red laser in case I wanted a laser on it. I have that green laser box, or green PQ box, but I don't really use it all that often on this kind of gun. And then my other accessory on it is a quick detach 5.56, I think. Hope that's right. Holographic sight, and I love holographics. I put them on everything. I own probably 6 holographics total in my airsoft career, and this one is probably my favorite one. I got it from Shooter CB Gear. If anybody's curious about that place, they're totally cool. They're not going to steal your money and leave. I got my 15s from there. They're totally fine, you know. So if you're curious about them, you can order from them. Anyway, that's beside the point. I tend to do that. And I just want to show you a mod I did to this, which I found really helped it. Is I took it to the shop and I cut in these notches so that you can make it more adjustable. They have a set that you can buy. It's like 30 or 40 bucks, and it has 3 more notches in it. And honestly, I think that's an extreme ripoff. So all I did is I just went to a shop, or my wood shop that I go to, and notched 7 notches in it, and it's very adjustable now. Usually I keep it at the 4th notch. So yeah, I would suggest you do something like that. It's pretty easy. You just go on a table saw. There's a guy on YouTube who I just totally followed his video on. You just basically attach your stock bars together and you add notches. That'll conclude my review. That's about it. I said what I wanted to say. This is my favorite gun. No more nor less. It's an amazing, amazing gun. If you're thinking about getting it, you really should. It is an amazing gun. I don't think there's anybody who's ever owned this gun who will try and stop you from buying it. It's the best stock gun out there. It's my favorite gun I've ever owned. I've owned probably 30 airsoft guns. This is my favorite one. There you go. I think I've said it enough that this is the best gun I've owned. Thanks for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe, etc. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey guys, I just finished the review, I thought, and I was about to upload it, edit it, and everything like that. And I realized I forgot to add a part. I forgot to say about this, and now I ordered the 6.01 363mm inner barrel for this, which I thought I was going to use. When I originally got it, I was like, oh, short barrel, can't have no range. And I was going to put it in, and I thought it was going to make it crazy awesome. But I heard if you put one of these barrels in, that I saw a chrono where a guy chronoed it with this barrel. He got 500 FPS with .4s, which was crazy. And I'm like, oh. that's kind of too much FPS. So I didn't put it in, and like I said, you really don't need to. This is the best stock gun. You don't need to do jack to this thing. It's perfect the way it is. That's all I really wanted to add.